Alright, so I'm out on a beautiful new site here along a familiar creek, but I've never been to this site before today. And I'm just getting started, and I just popped up my first signal here, and that's, you know, still in the dirt. I want to do the reveal live with y'all, so I'm gonna throw that down, and let's give it a quick. Oh, I'm gonna go on and tell you this is zinking, because I just thumb punched a hole right through it. Yeah, that's definitely a zinking scent. Let's do this. I'm gonna keep on digging, right? Alright, so when I heard this signal, I really thought about live digging it because it sounded really sweet. But then I just knew this ground is so hard here. And it was over 6 inches deep, so I thought it'd take forever. And it did take forever, so I thought I didn't live dig it. But check this out right here. I'm not sure what this is yet. I haven't closely looked at it. But neat old item. I mean, it's clearly a nut, but it can't be. Yeah, I mean, you see it's not magnetic. That is a very strong magnet. It does not stick. Kind of looks like a castle nut on top. It is a castle nut. Whoa, what was this big old brass castle nut for? That's pretty stinking neat. You know, this is not a monetary find, but super interesting. I like old stuff like this. What was this big brass castle nut for? If anybody has any ideas, please leave that in the comments. Let's keep on digging, right? Alright, so this signal right here in the ground, it was like right at 39. But this sounded interesting. And since I popped it out, the VDI has increased. You see that 44 jumping to 46. The VDI has increased. But to be honest, since I got it out, it doesn't sound as sweet. If that makes sense. So we'll get in there with the AccuPOINT and see what it is though. You gotta drop it right here. Where is it? It looks like a coin. Alright, let's stand up and see what we got. I'll turn the camera down. Looks like a coin. Yeah, looks like a Roosevelt dime. It's dirt colored. Let's see what we can get a date. 1975. Yeah, that was a really low beeping dime in the ground. That's odd. I wonder if there's something else in that hole. I'm gonna check that hole, as you all should, because like I say, as you learn, first day of metal detecting school. The first day. Always check your holes. Keep digging. Alright, so I just saw over this little piece of foil right here and heard it. And somebody in a recent comment asked, it was a comment on a short that I posted a while back. They asked, hey, test the AccuPOINT with a small piece of foil and see if it has a dead zone or anything. So I'm going to turn the camera up where y'all can see. I'm going to fire up the AccuPOINT and I'm going to see how it works with foil. Okay, yeah, I have to be fairly close here. What's my... So my sensitivity is on 7. But let's see if it'll work down the sides. Yeah, I mean, it seems to work, at least with this size of piece of foil. Maybe if it was really tiny, it wouldn't pick it up, but quick test, it seems to work. Keep digging. All right, now I'm on the top lot now, but listen to this right here. And I heard that now, so that sounds like a nickel. So it was right on 26. I mean, I don't know if you can see. And I thought, but it sounds weird. It doesn't sound like a nickel, right? And I already got down there and just brushed like a leaf back. And I saw what it is. I'm gonna get in with the AccuPOINT and make sure there's not anything else too. But it wasn't just one nickel. If you look right here, here's two nickels. And let's check with the AccuPOINT and see if there's anything. Oh, and there's some airsoft BBs right here. Apparently some kids have been playing airsoft in the park. That's probably not the best thing, but that appears to be it. But hey, that is a stinking sweet first find. It's this site. Look at these. And these are relatively older style nickels too, so it's a 1975. And okay, that's a newer style nickel, but whatever. Dig it, keep on digging. Alright, so I just heard a 41 up here underneath these toys. I'm gonna guess I know what it is. It's right here somewhere. There it is. And I was right. Tis, if I can actually stand up. Make sure I don't bang my head on this. So, but tis a zinc consent. Keep digging. Here's another one that sounds good. You hear that right there? Do. I just always like things that sound neat, and I hope you all enjoy hearing them too. Getting in with, if I can actually stand my detector up, I'm gonna get in with the AccuPOINT and see if I can find it. There she is. Come on now. So in this right here is a rather extraordinarily shiny dime. So I guess it was dropped very recently. The date is 2018 with a D. Let's keep on digging, right? All right, so I just heard a little high turn right here, and I literally just took my foot and like kicked it and saw it pop out. And right here we got, that's a quarter with a pelican on it, looks like. What does this say? Cumberland Island, 2018. And of course, there is President Washington on the obverse. A good day to you, sir. A good day. Alright, so I just popped another quarter. I just always thought this was a cool one here, the Frederick Douglass quarter. I mean, if you don't know history, learn about Frederick Douglass, but that's a pretty cool quarter. I always thought. Keep digging. Alrighty, guys, you ready to do a quick CLAR roundup?
Yep. Yes.
Alright, so I had actually 3 separate sites today. The first site I went to had a lot of promise. I mean, you know, it was a really old site. There was quite a few houses there. But I got there and I worked, you know, for over an hour. And there was no deep signals there. Like, all the dirt looked like it had been moved in. Like, I think, you know, and I finally found it. I think a sanitary sewer had been put in through there where those old houses used to be. And I think they dug out all the good dirt that I wanted to find and brought in base dirt. So I didn't get much there. But I went to a couple of top lots after that. So let's see what all that I found, right? So if you look right here below, you know, I found the usual trash. Like, I found just like some weird like metal at that first site. First I found pull tabs, a lighter, bottle caps, random foil.
Look at that on your shirt.
What is on my shirt?
It's one of those little bugs.
Oh, I did a bug on my shirt.
Is it a love bug?
Let's get back to
No.
the stuff that I found, right? So, of course, top lights usually gonna find coins. So I found 4 Zinkins, and this one right here to me, I've never found. And actually, this didn't come from a top light. This came from my first site. It did,
Oh,
right?
really?
Yeah, this is like the deepest signal. Just about that. Actually, it wasn't the deepest signal. I'll show you the deepest signal. I'll dig in a second. But that came from my first site, right? So like I said, I found 4 Zinkins, I found 2 dimes, I found 2 nickels, and I found 2 quarters. And this right here, this was the deepest signal I got at that first site. And it's just a big old brass castle nut. I don't know that I've ever found a big brass castle nut like that. That just seemed odd to me, so I had to include it in the roundup. Like, I thought it was cool. And yeah, try and clean it up if you can. And then there's one more thing, and Sean found this. I don't know exactly where it was during the week, but it was just so cool we had to include it, even though he didn't do any video of it. This is a Concord Blue Devils drum and bugle corps pin. And Sean researched it and found exactly where they were from. It wasn't anywhere near Alabama, I think. So that's pretty. I'll put that at the bottom of the screen where the Concord Blue Devils drum and bugle corps is from. But that's a pretty cool pin. I thought that was really neat. You know, I hate that Sean so often can't actually get out with us all because of his work schedule and get detected, you know. But I'm glad he gave me that and asked me to put it in the roundup. But I had fun this week. Mr. Lodge, as you're cleaning that thing up, if people aren't yet subscribed to CLAR Metal Detecting on YouTube, what should they do?
Like, subscribe, comment on the video, and ring the bell so you never miss an episode.
Thank you so much. And like I said, we appreciate everybody that's hung around for this video. We hope to see you here back next week, next Tuesday. And of course, CLAR, as always, Mr. Lodge, we dig it all.
24/6.
That's right.